All right, guys, coming at you. We are doing a hamstring and glute focused leg day. This is one of my favorite days of the week as far as legs go. You know, I had a really heavy quad day earlier this week, so today we're focusing on hamstrings and glutes. I like to separate my leg days so I can really focus on quads one day and then hamstrings and glutes. And then if I have an extra day in there during the week, sometimes I train legs 3 days a week. I'll do like a full leg day. But today's focus, we're hitting that posterior. So follow along. This workout's coming from DLB Daily.
Dana, Lynn, Bailey.
Let's go! Do what I do! Work like I still got something to prove! Let's go! All I do! Work like I still got something to prove!
I haven't even said a line. Right, we are starting off with sumo deadlifts. I love sumo deadlifts. I'm much stronger in them, and I feel them not so much in my back. I feel it all in my legs and hamstrings. So when I do deadlifts, I tend to not do deadlifts on back day. I do my deadlifts on ham and glute day. So we're doing a sumo stance, and the reps, I generally stay a little bit higher. If you want to go a little bit lower, this is probably the exercise in this workout that you would want to go those heavier sets. But you know, my powerlifting days are over. I don't really like to go super heavy. I love volume. So we're going 12, 10, 8, 8, going as heavy as you can for a little bit higher rep range. Big thing here is just focusing. When you come up, I want you to really focus on thrusting those hips forward. And when you do that, your butt will squeeze. Try not to lock your knee, well, not try not, don't lock your knees out. We're not in a powerlifting meet, so we don't need green lights or anything. So my knees aren't completely locked out, but I'm thrusting forward. So there's a slight bend, not completely locked out. Hips forward, squeeze your butt. Right, you might have seen this from prior video. This happens to be one of my favorite sets I've been doing for glutes. So hip thrust machine, we're going to do it hip banded as well, because the whole point of this is pushing your knees in. So you actually have to engage your glutes even more by keeping your knees out. So it's just adding more tension to the glutes, which we're already hitting a glute exercise. So we're gonna go 10 to 12 reps on the hip thrust with a hip band. Once you get 10, we're gonna add, let's say 5 to 8 pulses at the top. So just little half reps, so bump, bump, bump. Then just staying in this position. Now, if you don't have a hip thrust machine, you can do this all on a barbell. Then we're gonna go right into abductions. So staying right here, glute bridge, and we're just doing abductions. So now we're trying to get our knees as far away as we possibly can. 20 reps here, holding for a good 2-second count on each one. And your butt will be on fire. All right, little supersets. One of my other favorite little supersets I do. We're going toes elevated dumbbell RDLs. Reason we have our toes elevated, because if you're like me, I'm pretty flexible. Most girls, we're pretty flexible. If you're not as flexible, just do feet flat. This is just gonna add a little more stretch in your calf, Achilles, a little more stretch in your hamstring. 12 reps here. Then you're gonna go grab a heavier dumbbell and we're going sumo squats. So the way I hold it now, if you prefer holding it this way, this isn't gonna be much of a squat. You would have to elevate yourself. So I keep the dumbbell that way, and I want you to have a forward lean in your torso. So just like we kind of talk with Bulgarians, if you're more upright, that's gonna be quads. So we're gonna be here, so set your hips and glutes backwards, you're gonna hinge, and you're gonna keep that form here, and just like we did with the sumos, hips forward, squeeze your butt. 12 and 12, 4 sets. Not least, we're doing uno más. That means one more in Spanish. Little superset. We're gonna go reverse squat. I love the reverse squat because anytime, like hamstring and glute day is all about, you're basically hinged at the hips the whole time. So we're gonna be facing away, and the first part of the movement is you're gonna push your butt back, just like you did with those RDLs. Push your butt back, then you're gonna squat down, and you're gonna stay in that leaning torso position instead of being more upright. Upright's quads, lean is hamstring and glute. We're gonna stick to about 10 to 12 reps, higher reps on this guy, and then I'm gonna go over and do hypers. If you can't do them at the same time, that's fine. I do this just to save time. We're doing banded hypers and then drop set to just body weight hypers to failure. All right, guys, that is it. Hamstrings, glutes, done. Just praying one day I'll look like Yarishna. Let me know in the comments below if that's ever gonna be possible. Just kidding. Thank you guys for watching. For all my workouts, train with me daily. Go to the DLB Daily app. That link is below in the description. We'll see you there.